What's going on, y'all? So we've got a couple things planned for this video today. A topic or two that I want to talk about that we'll get into once we're on the bike and riding, and then go wrap my 2024 MT-07. Let's get into it. Let's get on the bike and talk about what I want to talk about.
Tonight, distressing new video exposing a dangerous trend.
Hundreds of motorcyclists taking over roads.
Popping wheelies.
From loud exhaust to skid marks and illegal maneuvers.
County Sheriff's Office is drawing a hard line.
Which pretty sure everybody has heard about them. Everybody knows about them. It's a huge topic of discussion between the whole bike community and scene is flat cams. Me personally, I don't like them, and I think that the majority of really everybody, you don't even have to be in the bike life, does not like them. I feel that they are a huge invasion of privacy. I do understand that they can actually help, solve some crimes and find people that are not easily tracked. And it's a very fine line that you can walk with that. I think if they are strictly just a license plate reader, I feel like if they're tracking cars and they're actually solving, cases that otherwise would not be solved, I give them a prop on that. Other than that, that's not what they're entirely being used for. These flat cams and FLOC is being bought out by, private police officers to search and, kind of go out of their range. I personally think that we could do without them. I don't think that they are such a viable necessity that we have to have them in every state. We have to have them in every little city. I get if they're solving huge, cold cases, missing children, stuff like that. God, by all means, please use it. I would never want that to happen to, my kid. If I had a kid, I would want every bit of access to a tool to help solve a case. I have a hard time when it is being used for petty cases, seeing bikers be tracked down just for out having fun. Like, God forbid we have fun nowadays, and that's a huge thing. Is we're getting to the time and age in modern society where at what point does fun become illegal? I sadly think that we're constantly taking steps towards that, and that sucks. But let me know what you guys think about it. I am personally not a fan. Like I said, there's a fine line that you can walk with saying, oh, it's being used for a good purpose, and oh, it's being used just for petty reasons and to get a petty ticket off. And that's where I'm not happy with that. So we're about to actually pull up on one right now. So let me get you guys up on the chin mount and show you up close. So like I said, this is a FLOC cam right here. Man, it watches you at all times, staring at you menacingly. And I mean, I've never even really been this close to one. In my town and in my city, I'm starting to see them pop up everywhere, and I'm not happy about it at all. Yeah, guys, let me know how you feel about these FLOC cameras. Let me know what you think should be done with them, if we should just entirely decommission them, or if they should just be used for the correct purpose. We're here, let's get into getting this to a different color. So, got the bike in the shop. I'm not going to show too much of actually ripping it apart. There's a million videos out here to show you how to pull apart the MT-07 or really any bike. It's all pretty much the same concept and basis. So you guys on a time lapse, check in every now and then, kind of show you what I'm doing, tell you what I'm doing, and let's get this in a different color. Something I did not know. Never taken the fender off of this bike yet, because this brake line is solid up here. It wraps over the top and does not allow this to actually come off of the bike. So for anybody going to pull their fender off of a MT-07, you got to pull the right side brake caliper. I found that to be the easiest. This one has a lot more going into it, so pulling this right side
was the most simple thing, and then you just slide it off. Do not hit your front brake. I will be throwing it right back on and just setting it there for the time being until I get it wrapped and back on, then I'll just slide it off again. Yeah, just a little word of advice for anybody doing that. It no come off with brake caliper on. Let's get this finished and get this off. And all right, so then on the inside of these, so you have this little faux intake port. They don't actually go to anywhere. In fact, I put a light on the inside of mine. Don't worry about that. It's gonna be Phillips on the back. So it looks like one here. Looks like I'm gonna have fun with that one. Two more for this panel here. So go ahead and get those off, clean all of these parts, and start wrapping them. All right, those pieces are off, so they are just the raw sides. And then this, we have the fender down here. So now it is going to be super, super deep clean everything. My biggest concern is how deep that concave is on these side panels. So we might have to make a seam line here with the wrap just to ensure it stays down. I don't want my wrap popping up or giving me any issues in the future. So let's get to it and see how much I'm gonna hate my life.
One more time, wanna stay here. One more time, I need you. One more time, wanna stay here. One more time, I need you. One more time, wanna stay here. One more time, I need you.
All right, so lasted a little longer than I expected. Really didn't record any of the actual wrapping process. Actually, any of it, because it was a headache with material that wasn't very good.
All right, y'all. Took a a lot longer than I anticipated. As you can see, it's now pitch black out. Let's get on the road. Ooh, this paint looks good. Wrap, not paint. Two very different things. It's a little too dark to actually see it, but like I said, guys, really just wanted to kind of chat, ask you guys how you felt about, them flat cams, if you're against them, if you're with them, if you agree what, police departments are using them for. Sorry I didn't have really any more clips of me actually rapping. Really, it was me taking the bike apart and then boom, it was done. Wrapping these sides, they took a lot more effort than I expected. So I didn't really care to record doing the sides, and then next thing I know, it's already getting dark out. So I was like, you know what? I just need to get it done. I'm very impatient, and I refuse to go home or to put the bike all the way back together, go home, and then come back to the shop tomorrow to take it all back apart and finish it up. So she is done. I do like her. This will be its little half stage until she gets the secret little paint job in color. It's probably too dark. He's over there making weird noises. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, you can't even see it right now. It's so dark. This side a little bit, not really. Yeah, we got this idiot. The crackles, they sound so good, man. They just sound so good. Thank you guys so much for coming along, watching me strip down my bike and then take forever to wrap my bike, so you guys didn't even see any of that. But I appreciate whoever's watching. I appreciate you guys so much. I don't know what I have planned for next video, but we'll get into that once we get into that. My goal is to upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Life being so busy, it might even be Mondays and Thursdays or something along those lines. Give me a couple days to build up some footage, you know, find topics that I want to talk about. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Y'all be safe and have a good night. Thank you.